Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Destiny Coleman, and Samantha Gore and I will be presenting to you a citation review along with how to use terms and connectors. So the case sample that we will be using for our citation review is the State of Tennessee v. Jacqueline Stepherson. Now, as we see here in the beginning, the citation in the reporters is first the case title or the party's names, which is State v. Stepherson. Then we have our reporter volume, which in our case is 15. Next, we have our reporter title, which is Southwestern Reporter. Then we have our reporter edition, which in our case is the 3rd edition. Next, we have our page number in the reporter in which you can find the case, which is 898. And then in parentheses, we have our deciding court and the year decided, which our deciding court is Tennessee in the year 1999. Now in Westlaw Online, we are given the same information to complete the citation. So we see here in the middle, we have our case titles or party names, State of Tennessee v. Jacqueline Stepherson. Then at the top, we have our reporter volume, 15, our reporter title, Southwestern, our edition, which is the 3rd edition, and the page in which the case can be found is 898. Now below our case title, we have the year decided, which was 1999, September 24th, 1999. And then, of course, our deciding court or jurisdiction is in the state of Tennessee.
So in our first search, we used the phrase corroboration of information in quotation marks so that the search would know to find only cases with the exact phrase corroboration of information. And if you don't put it in there that way, then it will search for each word like individually. So then we use the /s informant, which means that we wanted corroboration of information to be in the same sentence as the word informant. And then we had probable cause in quotations /P, which means we wanted probable cause in the same paragraph as the word search. So when we put all of these terms and connectors into the search, the only case that popped up was State versus Stepherson. And as you can see, probable cause is in the same paragraph as the word search, and corroboration of information is in the same sentence as the word informant. In our second search, we used Stepherson /30, which means we only wanted to pull up cases that had Stepherson within 30 terms of the words intent and possession. And we used the ampersand to show that we wanted Stepherson to be within 30 terms of both these words instead of just intent or possession. And as you can see, here's Stepherson within 30 terms of the words possession and intent.
Now to conclude our presentation, we have some background information from the actual case. Now, pursuant, the defendant, Jacqueline Stepherson, pled guilty to possession of cocaine and marijuana. Now, pursuant to a plea agreement, the defendant received concurrent suspended sentences of 8 years and 1 respectively. The defendant, with the consent of the state and the trial court, reserved a certified question of law relating to the search and seizure of the drugs. Now, the issues presented on appeal were in fact that the search warrant was in fact invalid when the issuing magistrate designated an officer who was not present at the time of issuance as the officer to whom it was delivered for execution. Also, if the search warrant affidavit did not provide sufficient probable cause for issuance, and if the officers sufficiently complied with the knock and announce requirements. The courts only found merit in the first issue, requiring a reversal and dismissal of the case. So, hope you guys enjoyed our presentation, and we look forward to hearing some of your feedback and hope it really helped.